Hi, Ghost. How you doing? Audio. Yes, we're good there. Beautiful. Da, ba, da, 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 da. We won't have the music on for very long because we are doing main story today. Let's see. Close that. And the password and the stuff. Ugh. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this set up. Fair warning, I might lose power tonight. We've had really intense winds around here for the last day and a half or so. And I guess they're saying that power outages are expected, so we'll see if we get hit by one, but I don't think so. We'll see. We have like 90 to 100 kilometer winds right now. It's kind of insane. It sounds horrible. Like I can hear it through the windows. It sounds disgusting. Hi, Books. How you doing? Let's see. Where is my... There it is. Hi. How you doing? What the fuck? Oh, it had an update. There we go. Okay. I was like, why does my app look different? There we go. I'm actually so excited for this week. Y'all don't even know. Good one, Denton. Got some new books. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Rise. Hi, Cat. Internet is still being a little shit. I feel you. We're potentially losing power tonight at some point because the wind is really bad. We have a windstorm coming through, so I feel you. Have a live stream. Thank you, Cat. Have a good day. Make good choices. I have you. Zed? Let me in, maybe? Share one app, correct? Correct. Save my life. Side note, only because I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the only people in this community who's excited for Kaiju number 8. Season 2 is coming in July. Let's go. I am very excited. 22 male romance books, and each one is modeled after a different tarot card. Ooh, and space smut books. Oh, I love that for you, Books. I love that so much. Lynn, I got books. I'm like, oh yeah, I got smut. Oh, okay, good. Perfect. You guys have a watch party? Oh, very nice. Very nice. I tried. I couldn't get into it. I could not. All right, let me pause the music because the game music is a lot. Hi, Ducky. He better redeem himself this time? I don't know about that. Apparently his cards do. We'll see. We'll fucking see. Silas is napping because it's still daylight hours, apparently. Oh, here you go, game audio. Sorry, let me turn that on for you guys. There we go. Let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. You know the drill. Do you want to do some housekeeping, though, beforehand? So first off, how was y'all's weekends? I hope it was good. Let me get rid of this message. There we go. Hope the weekend was good. I spent it with my bestie. It was her birthday. Well, it's her birthday tomorrow, technically speaking. But we, yeah, we went and I visited her. We had some cake. We did some snacks. She really wanted to see Wicked, so we watched that. I'm going to be totally honest. I did not realize that the Wicked that came out was only the first part. I did not know that. I also had a horrible realization. I can't remember what the discussion was while we were watching this movie. It had to do with, oh my God, help me, Jeff Goldblum, because obviously he played the wizard. And I can't remember how it came about, but I, with my full chest and with so much confidence, said, well, at least Betty White is still alive. And my best friend looked at me and she was like, no, she's not. Huh? What you mean? Hi, Maritime Kitty. Yeah, apparently I just missed that entire
Welcome,
thing.
Sir. I'll bring you some tea.
For 4 years.
But it's hot. And you're frozen, and I'll bring you a rag, because when I'm frozen, my snot drips. Nice big soba.
Welcome
we make
in.
the best soba. Honest. Bad tea. Great soba. Okay?
How are you doing? I was just telling Chad about how over the weekend I said with so much confidence that Betty White was still alive. Yeah. Yeah, I've been corrected. I've been humbled at the time. I know, guys, I know. But welcome, friends, welcome in. We are in for a very, you know, I can't even say it's a smutty night, because even though it's Love and Deep Space, we're doing main story, so, she isn't. Yeah, I know. I figured, I got told real fast, and I was like, what do you mean? And she Googled it for me and pulled it up, and I'm like, 2021? I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, what? Why don't I remember this though? Guys, no, I'm genuinely like, I fully believe you guys. I fully believe it. I don't think anyone's wrong. I know Janet knows, but here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. How do I not know? How do I not know? Because I went to film school, and the only reason I bring that up is because so much of my social media is catering to that. Like, it's all like film news. My Twitter, all that bullshit. So how did I, like, how do I have no memories of this? Like, I must have seen it. I must have. There's no way I could have possibly, like, and it was on New Year's Eve, sure, but like, there's no way I didn't know, right? Like, how? I had to have seen it. Huh? Seen Golden Girls, but I still know what happened to her. Like, I didn't. From Twitter, the one day it happened, it was sad. That's the thing. Like, surely I must have seen Twitter. Such a shock to you that you would internalize it so we didn't process. That actually might be why. I'm just like, was it so traumatic for me that I just like blocked it out and like I'm in straight up denial that it happened? Is that what's going on? Because I was like, what is happening right now? Like, it's not a Mandela effect because I was the only one affected, but it was very much like the what parallel universe am I living in where I was so confident? I just said it so matter-of-factly too, and she's like, no. What do you mean? She's like, I'm gonna hold your hand right now and tell you this, that she is not. I'm like, what? It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, so my memory is real not good. Real not good. I thought my long-term, you know what? No, I didn't think my long-term was good. My long-term is losing pieces more and more as I go. Like my cousin actually asked me a few weeks ago, she was like, do you remember any of your childhood? And I was like, you know, now that you mention it, very little in hindsight, as it turns out. I mean, I can picture like little instances, but not a lot. No, high school, definitely not. That's all a blur. I mean, all I remember is like freshman year and senior year. I have no in between. Have she internalized? Oh no. Let me text you with this then. Do you know what happened with Mufasa? Yes. Okay. I know he's gone. Like that's just it. I Googled other people from the same year and even into 2022. I remembered all of them. She's the only one. And I was like, what is happening? Hi, Supreme. How's it going? The oh no. Yeah. The oh no. The oh no. Oh, it was bad. So that was my weekend. How was your guys' weekend? Books got books, except by books I mean smut. They got smut. And I'm sorry, did I see you up there say it involves a minotaur? Of course it does. Of course it involves a minotaur. All the girth and the handlebar horns, right? Is that what it is? Anyway, wow, I'm actually disgusted by myself on that one. What did I join into? We're talking about what we did for the weekend. And our plans for this week. Like, I'm really excited for this week. We have a lot going on this week. All the gotchas are going off this week. Please don't fuel it. Those fancy chat overlays, and I did nothing. Oh, nice. I actually was also working on something similar. I needed a screen for when we play mobile games to tide us over until I can get my until I can commission my overlay artist, because this whole blue background, I'm not about it. I'm not about it. So I'm working on throwing something together. I got to figure out how I can animate it without having After Effects, because that's what I'm used to using. So I kind of want to see if there's like a DaVinci Resolve version of After Effects. Like I'm kind of hoping that exists somewhere, but we'll see. We'll see. Or maybe Blackmagic has like other programs. All Codeway, because that's my forte. Oh, nice, nice. I used to, man, back in the day, I used to do code. I used to do like HTML. Way ahead of my time at that. And then when I got into like CSS, I started getting into that, and then that's when I lost the plot, because then college happened and I had no time. I went to a wedding. Oh, nice, nice. Was it a good wedding at least? Was the food good? Because let's be honest, that can make or break a wedding as a guest, you know. Yeah, so I wanted to learn JavaScript and I wanted to learn Python, but now my work might pay me to do it, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of neato, you know? So, yeah. Because I kind of want to build an interface. This is long, right? It's like in 10 years. I'd like to build an interface, like think like the depiction of like, or the interface of like TurboTax, you know, like where it's all question based, except on the user side, they're answering questions. But on the back end, it's actually populating like metadata, like a form for filing documents into a database. That is my goal, basically, because so far users have proven they cannot be trusted to file things properly or accurately or anything like that. So by putting it in layman's terms with questions, I'm hoping that that can, like, you know, kind of bridge the gap. Though that's what I'm imagining, because we're talking like hundreds of thousands of files. Like it's a lot. It's a lot, and there's like tens of thousands being created every month. It's, yeah. So something to help the filing, you know. I know that's about these two red-haired brothers whose entire life purpose is to guard this mirror in a tower, and then they meet these two maidens meant to die, and they fall in love with them, kicking my that's a premise. Okay. The food was good. Well done. Ooh, well done steak, but it was so soft. So, okay. So Ducky, when Supreme says well done steak, they mean it's entirely brown throughout the entire steak, but they're saying it was also soft. For those who don't know, in Discord, I went to a really nice new pho place in in the town where my bestie lives. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. And they had a rare beef pho, which is really common because normally rare beef is like, what's in it? Rare meaning like, you know, the cook, as in it's got the sear on it and it's pink. Like a super secret beef, no. No, Ducky, it's funny. You actually made me think of back when I was a manager at McDonald's, like I'm talking like years and years ago. I was managing not a night shift, but like a dinner shift basically. And at that point, because it's dinner shift, like students were working in the grill, the front and everything. So, you know, the high school students. And I remember you can technically at McDonald's, you can ask for your burger to be well done, technically speaking. If you get a bigger burger, like, you know, like the Angus burgers, it's worth doing if you want it well done, but otherwise just, yeah. So I went to the little window between like the front and the grill, and I was like, hey, you know, I have a customer, they want their burger like well done. And the student just kind of like gave me like a smirk and it's like, no, I'm gonna make it terrible. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, of course I'm gonna make it well done. I'm like, the cook, the meat, they want it double the time, man. They want it longer. They're like, oh. So it brought me back to the manager days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yep. Thought it was a funny translation thing? Yeah, no. Also do that, Lynn. It's true. I mean, that's just it. It was like an age thing. And I'm like, to be fair, I want to argue that like no one over the age of 60, no one over the age of 50 rather, or, wow, I can't speak. Anyone under the age of 50 is ordering a well done anything, to be totally fucking honest. Because we all know that usually getting anything well done, you've ruined it normally. Most steaks should be like, depending on the cut, because that's just it. The cut is supposed to dictate like, you know, how you cook it. I mean, obviously people are gonna have preferences, but normally they're in the range of rare to medium. There you go. See? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's an age thing. I don't know. I don't know if like older people are just like afraid of their meat killing them. Like, I don't get it, but whatever. I mean, especially beef. Like, raw beef isn't gonna hurt you that bad. Like, it'll make you a little sick, but it's not gonna kill you. Chicken will kill you. Do not eat raw chicken. Do not. Oh my god, when I saw that trend during, was it COVID, where people were like, oh my god, rare chicken. I'm like, no. No. Hard pass. That is death on a plate. Medium rare chicken. No. There's just someone, see someone order. Exactly. Yes. Wait, well done. And medium rare. Medium is rare to see someone. Wait. Actually, sorry, I misread that. Sorry, I read that as medium rare. Wait, really? That's crazy. Holy. But yeah, that's how I figured out that in the air fryer, if you want to cook a steak, you can make a perfect medium rare, or even just rare, in an air fryer. That's how I make my steak now. It takes like 10 minutes. I don't even have to flip it. I just pop it in after I season it, like after I put like my salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. And then I put some butter on top of it, put it in the air fryer, 10 minutes, bing, bang, boom, medium rare, done. We love chewing because our teeth are strong. That's detesting them though. That's amazing. Also, so who watched the Apothecary Diaries dub on Friday? Did anybody watch it? Man, I missed my English dub. That was great. That was so good. Also, sorry, side note, Kaiji is in My Happy Marriage and Apothecary? Bro, I'm unwell. I'm fucked. I lost it as soon as that character showed up at the end of My Happy Marriage last week, and I heard it. I was like, huh? Hold on. It's a wild sentence, Brett. Yeah, he did his line, and I was like, I know who that is. And then I went on Twitter, and I'm like, yes. Oh, I got so excited. But okay, are we ready for whatever this is gonna be? Are we ready for whatever this is? Also, side note, we have, hold on, let me look at the schedule for what is the schedule for this week? Hold on, let me pull that up because it's a lot. I can't keep track of all of it. This is probably the most I've streamed in a year, at least, if not more. Oh my God. Like, this is a jam-packed week. What do we have? We've got obviously 11 Doomsdays tonight. Obviously, we're gonna try and finish the main story. We probably won't, but we're gonna try. Wednesday is the Fireworks Festival in Infinity Nikki. So okay, so I went into the game. I didn't pull yet. I saved. I did buy the bike. I'll be totally honest. I bought the fireworks bike. Not because of like the fireworks aspect or anything, because you can summon it wherever you are. That was the only reason I wasn't using the bikes up until this point, was because I'm like, I'm not gonna remember to go get a bike. They're out of the way. You can summon this one. So I bought it because it's all of like $2 in real life money. So I was like, screw it, I'm buying a bike. So I did that, and then because I bought that, it unlocked those free outfits like right away. So I got those. And so I'm saving the pulls, but I'm going for the sparkler outfit because they're pretty. I bought almost everything except the dress. Oh my wow. That's a lot. That's fair. Was it worth it? Like, do you find that you like most of it? Thursday we continue with Reverse 1999. We're gonna try and we're not gonna finish it. We're so fucking not gonna finish it. We're gonna try and do some more of the event story, the main story rather, with Duncan Carson, whatever the hell is going on there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I did do a cheeky little pull because the friend I was visiting was super like close to being convinced to play Reverse, and so I was like, yeah, and it's like a gotcha, and I showed her a 10 pull. And I got Anjo. So So I was like, whoops. Great demonstration though. So now she's playing that game. You love the Asian style dresses? Fair enough. They are gorgeous. I like the lily, not the lily, the flower ones. Was the bike and the picture pops are accessories? Nice, very nice. Then Friday we have a fun one. Friday we have a slumber party stream with BL and Bubba. I'm so excited. What this is and what I've concocted to turn this into it's a yapping. It's a yapping stream. Think of it like a mildly orchestrated podcast between your three. I don't want to call us chaotic. I don't think we're chaotic. Definitely the three maybe most neurodivergent streamers all in one place. I shouldn't say streamers either, but just in our bubbles, you know. That's gonna be a lot of neurodivergence in one room for a night. Holy shit. But yeah, we're gonna do basically in the background we're gonna play our games. We're gonna have different games going on, just things we need to catch up on, because all of us are behind in everything. So we're gonna use that as time to catch up, but we're also we're gonna chat. I'm gonna pull up some topics that I kind of want their input on some stuff that's just been like, you know, on Twitter and our games and like just the gotcha sphere in general, and then streaming and like there's a whole bunch of topics that I would like to like just pick their brains at, because we're all at different stages, which I think is really cool. We're all kind of like careening toward debuts, which is also really terrifying. Some of us sooner than others, and so it's like oof. So that'd be kind of really cool to talk about, is like how we're all prepping differently for that kind of thing. And yeah, VTubing will probably be a topic, because we are all VTubers, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of a yap podcast type thing that is like sleepy themed on Friday at 9 o'clock my time, which will be 6 o'clock Pacific for Bubba. And then Sunday is we couldn't possibly fit it all into 1 week. Here's just a few hours to try and catch up. That's what that stream is gonna be. It's a catch up stream. Ugh. There might be some co-working, I don't know, whatever we don't finish, we gotta finish by the end of Sunday, because goddamn, there's so much, and also I have edited nothing. I've had no time. I'm so trying. I swear I am. I've filmed 3 reaction videos or 3 episodes worth of reaction content to the Sleepy Princess in the Demon's Castle. I'm hoping to God I can at least get the first one out by the end of Sunday. That would be ideal, but please don't be mad if I don't. I'm trying. But with all the housekeeping out of the way, let's get into 11 Tuesdays. Silas is still just fucking sleeping here, bro. I'm so behind in reverse too. I'm behind in everything. I feel like everybody's just behind, because it's everywhere. Everything is happening. Everything. All the time. Also, hold on. Is my mouth still tracking or no? I feel like it's not. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Weird. Hello? Okay, there we go. Sometimes I just feel like it tracks it less. Much stuff, right? We're all just so behind. It's like all these gotchas have become full-time jobs. Actually, I need to check these out. Brett, are you okay? You good? All right, I'm at the point where I'm saving, because I did get the card off stream as well. That happened. So we have a lot of Caleb content to get through. I'm not doing that today, but it's there. Bread no. Bread no. Okay, let's do that. And then let me use some of the stamina, because I got 354, which means I'm earning nothing. Pardon me. Okay. Let me do a couple runs of this, because there's double drops. In case anybody didn't know, mats are doing double drops in the daily bounty. Ooh, oh, we have a new hunters contest too. We should maybe build some teams for that. Yeah, that might be an idea. We won't play it. I won't force us to watch more combat to because last time was painful. But still. We'll make a team. There's a Caleb card though that I wanted to get the mats for. This guy. This one. You don't want to know how I just read that name. I read that as castor rice, and I did not know what that meant. I was like, huh? Is that a name? Is that a thing? What is that? And then I saw HSR and I'm like, never mind. Winter Soldier comparison. They have Winter Soldier book. Ooh. Feeling a bit crusty today. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, I did the daily. That's fine. Okay. Did I use up enough stamina? I did not. I need to use more. Okay. I need more protocors, so I'm just gonna quickly do some of these. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it all. All right. Here's what I do with protocors, and I this could be right, this could be wrong, but this is what I find works. I will lock anything that has damage boost to weakened, so like that. It doesn't mean I'll necessarily use it, but it at least is something that I'll keep, like, I'll hold on to until I don't need it. But that is kind of like my oh, okay, grab that. That's kind of like the one you want to look for, and the more it has like repetitive values plus crit rate damage or crit rate and crit damage, better. Oy vey. Like, for example, if this was HP, crit rate, damage boost weakened, and then crit damage, this would be like perfect for an HP piece. Like, perfect. Ideal. We don't talk about the backlog? We don't. Backlog is deep. We do not go there. Damn. Okay. We'll get that out of the way. What is up with the... Oh, I can ignore the event, I think. I'm pretty sure, because it's just a story I need to do, and I'm going to do that tonight before bed. Yeah, it is. I have that almost bought out. Almost. So on to the main story. We're only on chapter fucking 6. Okay. Visitation Veiled Sanctuary. So Visitation, we just met that little girl in the hospital, I do believe. So this one... I was really hoping Zane would run into Caleb, but c'est la vie. Cool mist rises slowly from the lawn, leaving only a shadowy outline of the hospital's wings streamlined white... The hospital wings streamlined white architecture. Sorry, that was not forming a sentence in my head. I squeezed the dog plushie named Lucia. I'm genuinely puzzled about what Mia's intent is. Is this just a gift?
Have you made any progress?
Back, sorry. Hi, Zane. Oh my god, I love you. Zane sits down next to me. He gives me a cup that's filled with a drink. I don't know what it is, though. Is this milk tea, a health drink, or a fruit slushie? None of those things look the same, ma'am. What do you mean? If your milk tea is looking like a fruit slushie, throw it away. Throw that away. That is no good anymore.
Warm water.
What? That's not even... Huh? That's nowhere close to looking the same. Please tell me I can use my own clip command. If not, that's unfortunate. There we go. He calmly looks over before... Whoa. Before lowering his head, then he gently squeezes the dog plushie's cheek, as usually delivers his dry humor with a straight face.
Furrowed brows, pursed lips, and a scrunched up face. All symptoms of severe dehydration.
And confusion. There's no way my face is... I quickly relax my expression, but my brows furrow again upon seeing Lucia. Damn it.
Mia collected this plushie from the site of the explosion at the medical center. Now it's with you. What did she say?
I said I'd help her find her brother.
Kevy?
Zane pauses, his thoughts drifting for a moment before he shifts slightly. His tone becomes more solemn.
Something or someone must be behind his disappearance. However, by getting involved, you'll have to confront people who are also searching for him.
I know. While the Farspace fleet dealt with the culprit behind the explosion, the whole thing feels too similar to what happened to me. I'm not sure, but Ever must be involved somehow. Kevy must have something thereafter, or there's a secret they're desperate to keep hidden.
The closer you are to the truth, the closer you are to danger. If you truly thought this through,
Pardon me. Once they make their move, there will be a second time and then a third. I can't just stand there and watch the same tragedy repeat itself with these two.
aside from Ever, there's another curious matter.
Oh?
I studied in Skyhaven and worked at Willow Medical Center for a while. As a result, I'm familiar with the general atmosphere of this place.
Wait, does something feel off to you too?
But I've noticed how different it is from what I remember.
Oh, okay. What are you trying to say?
The fleet. Back then, the fleet wielded a considerable amount of influence beneath a modest facade.
Oh.
They spent most of their time carrying out exploration missions in the deep space tunnel.
Lurk, you're on TV? Huh? Wait, I'm on the TV? Ole. Hi. Have a good lurk.
A majority of the people who worked here for 7 to 8 years had never seen what their vessels looked like. This sort of large-scale operation where their forces have been deployed on the ground is unprecedented.
Oh. Zane even thinks something is amiss. Yeah, it is strange. It's also something that would be unnoticeable unless you lived in Skype for several years. Captain Jenna mentioned this before I left Lincoln. The fleet's response to the explosion is different from what they've done in the past. I'll keep a close eye on the situation, but for now, I need to find Kevy as soon as possible. He's been missing for a while now and could be in danger. Zane nods and looks up at the dark clouds in the sky.
Did you find any leads?
It's been a week since the explosion. The fleet must have searched through every nook and cranny of the explosion site and the surrounding area. If they can't find him, Kevy must have either been taken away by someone or hiding in an even more secluded place. While the latter seems unlikely, I look at Lucia's big, wide eyes. Did Mia give me a clue?
Let me take a look.
I give Lucia to Zane. He scrutinizes it for a moment before tucking its charred tail. There's a burst of static before a voice crackles from the plushie. What?
Where are you hiding? I'm done playing.
Oh.
Mia, you're so silly. I'm in our secret base.
She literally handed me the answer.
But we said not to hide in the secret base. You're cheating.
Noticing my surprised gaze, Zane places Lucia back onto my lap and strokes its head.
I've seen similar toys with sick children.
I knew it was a smart move to turn to a doctor. I carefully pull Lucia's tail and listen to the conversation again. Then I realize something. Maybe Kevy hasn't been taken away. He might be hiding. Is this secret base his hiding place? I turn back to look at Zane and speak.
Don't. I'm tired of hearing that.
I'll buy you dessert. When we're back in Lincoln, I'll buy you the latest item in Wow, I can't say that. Maltosio's dessert menu. I suddenly recall how Zane had taken several consecutive days off after returning from Chancia. It's something he rarely does. You've already used up some of your vacation time. Will you be busy later? I can get the dessert to go and give it to you at the hospital instead.
This is the first time I've heard of someone inviting another out for dinner by using a complaint.
I'm afraid I'll bother you when you're busy. Zane slowly leans back, studies me for a moment, and then reaches for the cup of warm water. His expression remains indiscernible.
I suppose what you need isn't water, but something that's more than lukewarm.
What do you mean? Noticing my confusion, Zane slightly tilts his head and responds with a smile that carries amusement and resignation.
We both have to deal with challenges, one after another. If we want to see each other, then there will be moments like this where we can sit together, no matter how hectic things get.
He lifts Lucia's head and the plushie stares at me with its dewy black eyes.
Once you help Mia, take some time to think about what you'd like to eat with me.
I have a question. This is the main story, right? So this is supposed to be the same for everybody. Would this not be strange if you were not actively romancing Zane this much? There's no way this is different for like the Raphael or the Xavier girlies, is it? Because the main story is supposed to be like static. It's supposed to be like regardless of who you're choosing. This feels very like Zane heavy, no? I'm not mad about it because I'm a Zane girly, but they wouldn't make it different, would they? Following the explosion, the Far Space Fleet uses Wanderers as their reason for sealing off the area and evacuating all residents within a 2-kilometer radius. Maybe the week-long search has led them to believe Kebby is no longer in this neighborhood. No fleet soldiers are stationed here tonight. The charred ground reveals several sets of footprints, all disorderly. Many have passed through this place. Kebby. As I enter a backyard, I see a scorched swing and a slide that's been reduced to metal frame. I pause before carefully tugging Lucia's tail. If Kebby is still around, he might hear this. After a few minutes, I notice faint sobbing. Suddenly, a familiar energy fluctuation ripples through the air. Behind the shrubs, a Terran reality, around a half-meter wide, materializes. Caleb, you son of a bitch! A timid little boy emerges. He's hesitating. Wait! Wait! Does he have the gravity evol? Is it him? Realizing I'm not his sister, he tries to run away, but I quickly call out to him. Wait! Mia sent me. The boy freezes. He turns around, but his head is still lowered. He's unwilling to meet my gaze.
You shouldn't come any closer. Don't look at my face.
Is he... Shut the fuck up. Wait. Is he turning into a wanderer? Is that what's on his face, or is he just dirty?
Have I a monster?
Is this actually happening in the... Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay, Dawnbreaker alluded that this was happening. Because Dawnbreaker would do mercy killings of people turning into wanderers, but there was no proof in our timeline that this was happening. Ooh, okay. Granulated crystals seem to be growing around his eye sockets, almost engulfing his whole face. A few months ago, I saw this sort of phenomenon in the N109 zone with these monsters and in Chancia City. Maintaining my composure, I touch the crystals on his face. A sharp pain shoots through my palm, but the growth stops. Just as I thought. I've seen this before. You're not a monster. You're just ill and need to get treated as soon as possible. She's recovering in the medical center, and after the surgery is over, there haven't been any problems. I take Kebby's hand and wipe away his tears. Right now, she's worried about you. Kebby, can you tell me what happened on the day of the explosion? How did you manage to stay hidden? A secret base you have with Mia. Comforted by my words, he stops sobbing. Slowly, he withdraws his hand and reveals something to me. Oh my god. In the center of his palm is a tiny crystal fragment. This is a Protocore. A familiar energy reverberates in my heart, and I slowly exhale. Hello? There. It's the last spatium core fragment we've been looking for.
When the explosion happened, Mia and I were playing hide and seek. I was in our secret base while she was outside. She couldn't find me.
Oh my god.
I was hiding for a couple of minutes. Then I heard a loud bang and blacked out. I was protected by this thing that Mom and Dad left.
Oh. Kavy looks down in his palm. The protocore fragment emits a gentle, soft glow. Your parents left this?
Yeah, they also said I need to take care of Mia. And that I shouldn't be found and use this to hide whenever I'm in danger.
So this fragment can create a space. The secret base you and Mia talked about? Lowering his head, he nods.
After the explosion, I slept for a long time. And when I woke up, I wanted to find Mia, but there were people outside looking for me.
Who were they?
I don't know, but they were dressed like Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad said that when they're not around, I shouldn't trust those people or go with them. I can't trust anyone.
Oh, that's interesting. This must mean Kevy's parents knew there were people in the fleet who wanted to harm them. I bet other groups are also involved. At this point, letting the fleet find Kevy might not be for the best. I touch the black crystals on Kevy's face. He slightly flinches from the pain. But even if we only consider his health, Kevy can't stay here anymore. Maybe having him leave Skyhaven temporarily is the only way to ensure his safety right now. In that case, the Hunter Association, which has been kept out of these events since the beginning, will be reliable a safe haven. I know you're in danger, and that you really want to see Mia now. You need to keep this fragment safe and hold on for one more day. I'll make the necessary arrangements and return to you as soon as I can. Kevy's quiet for a moment, then he pats Lucia's head and nods.
Can you tell Mia something for me? I'm okay. Tell her not to worry.
The implications of this is crazy. So, okay, so we definitely know now that people are absolutely turning into wanderers. In this timeline. Unexpected. Okay. After leaving the area that's under lockdown, I call Zane. This has got to be because I have the highest affinity with him, right? Zane.
Don't rush. Speak slowly. Did you find Kevy?
I need to message like Winnie or Oofy. I need to message Oofy actually. Oofy I think has done it. If no, she'd have highest affinity with Silas, I think. Well, I need to find somebody who has a higher affinity with like Raphael or someone to be like, is this different? Because this feels very skewed towards Zane, and I don't know if that's because I have a higher affinity with him, but I can't see them doing that with main story. It'd be very interesting, but When his voice comes through the phone, it's almost as if a warm hand is soothing my troubled mind. And they're treating it like we're in a relationship, which would be an acknowledgement of the higher affinity. So it's interesting. Yes, he has a spatium core fragment. He's been using his power to hide himself. He's also infected with something that involves those black crystals. But his condition seems slightly better than what we saw in the patient at Chansha Hospital. In Chansha Hospital, Zane and I arrived at a preliminary conclusion. The ether core's power doesn't cause transformations like this. Someone is responsible for creating this crystal-related disease. And assuming that's the case, they're deliberately turning people into monsters. After I reveal this conclusion we never really discussed before, the other end of the line is silent for a few minutes.
A few years ago, I witnessed something similar. that person was my friend.
Have different affinity levels with whoever? No, it seems to be mainly Zane that seems... Really? That's interesting. Like, I could see how that would be frustrating for people who weren't, like, having him as their main love interest, you know? Because this feels very skewed. Like, I'm happy with it because it's my guy, but, like, if I wasn't focusing on Zane, I could see people getting frustrated with this. I mean, it makes narrative sense. Like, I see why it's Zane, but it's just also just the way they're writing it very much alludes to the fact that we are, like, an item. And so it's interesting that they chose to do that. Recalling my conversation with Zane in the Arctic, a guess forms in my mind. Was it the one who died in Mount Eternal? It couldn't be because...
Yes.
Oh.
After that incident, we learned that under extremely special circumstances, when Wanderers strike, their attacks cause energy crystals to grow in the afflicted area. They corrode the human body and grow a sort of shell over it.
So they kind of take it over.
Once that happens, the victims can lose their sanity within seconds and uncontrollably lash out at anyone around them.
It's kind of like Last of Us, except instead of mushrooms, it's crystals. Some of the vague relationships between a few things become clearer. Zane's secret research, the small animals at Dr. Noah's home. Your research with Dr. Noah in the Arctic involves this, right?
It does. Based on your description, Kevy's transformation hasn't truly started. But it's hard to say if we should delay our attempts to treat it.
I have a feeling that if he stays in Skyhaven, something unpredictable and grave will happen.
I'll find a way to transfer him to Oxo Hospital and ask Dr. Noah to come back.
I was just about to ask about that. When can you pick up Kevy?
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
Then I'll bring Kevy to you at the time.
There's one more thing. A necessary reminder, so to speak.
Oh? He pauses before lowering his voice. Oh? It's a secret.
Since Kevy has an ether core fragment, it's possible Ever will keep looking for him.
Okay, is it Ever or Ever? Because you're saying Ever and other people are saying Ever. Which is it?
When caring for others, you must be mindful of your own safety.
Sure. Before coming here, I thought I had grown stronger. I thought I'd be capable enough to handle the challenges that awaited me. But I didn't expect them to become even more difficult. Fortunately, I've never had to face them alone.
Perhaps I'm also doing this for myself.
This is why he's best boy. After the call ends, my beating heart finally begins to calm down. I look up at the moonlight hidden behind the dark clouds. The night is still, and with no wind or rain, the stars shine brightly. I suddenly wonder, is Zane also looking at the same night sky right now? The lieutenant's appearance at the medical center today means the fleet is keeping Mia under close surveillance. I knew to avoid them if I want to bring Kevy there, which means I need to keep this from Caleb somehow. During my trip back to the station on the floating island, the previously peaceful sky suddenly became dark and gloomy. Thunder roars in the distance. Might start raining again. My phone has several unread texts from Caleb. This man will leave us the fuck alone. Oh, God. Where are you? When will you be back? This man... Okay, he needs to fuck off. Hey, I was reading that. I scrolled through and the fact that Caleb is truly back sinks in.
Everyone's on edge because of the explosion in the Cascade District.
The deep space tunnel's been acting up again, and more wanderers are showing up in Skyhaven.
I send over my location's coordinates and then it starts to drizzle. I join the crowd under the overpass. The atmosphere grows heavy with an eerie chill. A figure clad in black, half their face concealed by a high collar, appears. Their greenish-gray hair is loosely tied.
Excuse me.
What the fuck? Who is that? Is that a vampire? What is happening right now? Ugh. But they don't move. Something's off, so I move to the side. Can I help you?
Yeah, you can.
Who the fuck are you? Oh shit! All of a sudden, there's a small explosion nearby. The scorching heat throws me back a few meters.
It's a wonder.
What?
Run!
What the fuck? I steady myself, covering my nose and mouth with one hand and waving away the smoke with the other. The stranger's still there. He pulls down his collar to reveal his face. With a forked tongue and white slit pupils, he grins mysteriously as if knowing this would happen. Okay, so Ever is, I'm assuming is the group they're with, is definitely mixing people with wanderers, and it's like a whole thing.
That a unique hunter like yourself could get into some real trouble around these parts.
Oh, man. And he has literal snakebite piercings. That's funny. He moves like a grayish-green serpent. His figures change into blades as they swipe past my cheek. I barely manage to sidestep him. He attacks again, aiming for my throat this time. He's tough and quick. I instinctively lean back and narrowly avoid the silver blades. I pistol whip him, the gun landing a decisive blow on his head. Good girl. Hearing that satisfying sound, I know I did a good job. I know I did a good job. I turn around. I'm sorry. Just the way. Hearing that satisfying sound, I know I did good. I know I'm best girl. Hair flip, you know. God. From the broken remains, wires and metal bits burst out along with a bunch of tiny bolts.
You're annoying. I can't hear anything now.
Oh, boo-hoo, bitch. The man touches the broken part of his ear before tossing the short-circuiting implant into the drain.
If I take the ether core from you, I can trade it in for an ear with some nice bass.
Ew. The scattered electrical equipment is sucked into a metaflux surge as it spawns several strange-looking wanderers.
Oh, let them have some fun.
Who the fuck is them? Is this some kind of transformation? My hand moves behind my waist. Amidst the dirt and rain, a bright red flash materializes. A wanderer that has lunged forward is sent flying back several meters. What attacked it was Silas? Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I think red, I assume Silas. An apple? Oh, fuck. Not the apple. Oh, I would have taken anybody else. Having found its mark, the apple continues on its gravity-defying trajectory. I turn my head, and there's fuckwad. Sorry. Wow, I'm angry. I need to calm down. Everything's fine. Huh. Cradling his phone between his ear and shoulder, Caleb grabs an apple from the paper bag he's holding. He throws it up and catches it in his right hand. Are you kidding me? Also, what is this animatic? Why is it just like raining on him?
The supermarket wasn't having a sale on produce today, and my bullets aren't exactly cheap.
Sorry, that's okay. That's kind of a funny. Okay. It's like I don't want to waste my bullets on you. Here, have a fucking apple. Caleb. I raise my gun and swiftly position myself beside him. Keep an eye on the wanderers approaching us.
This isn't a game. I won't let you charge in alone.
I don't know how to tell you that you are quite literally living in a game. This is a game. This is in fact a game. Don't underestimate me. I can pull my weight in a battle just like you now. Just like you now. Try me, bitch. Oh shit, he really will try me. Okay, let me do this real quick. And then we have an ad break.
A small test. It's nothing we can't do. Requesting full suppression gunfire. Roger. It's only got half its.
Was that the old move too? Is this the same move?
Of course. Watch
The way I can't tell.
Let's see you dodge this.
You won't escape.
Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger. No.
Oh, does this... Okay, is this a different Caleb? I think this is a different Caleb partner. This is the one in regular clothes. This is a different companion. Because this one does a shield.
Can't hold on for much longer.
Take it out now? Wait, what? Take it out what now?
Requesting full suppression gunfire.
I didn't finish reading that, I'm sorry.
Strike.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Let's change our rhythm.
I've locked onto the
Get him.
Copy
Get
that.
him.
You should think
Oh
before
shit, I
jump
need to pay
requesting
attention.
full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
It's the fact that this is only wave 1 is distressing.
Bring it on.
Recovered. Let's change our rhythm. Focus fire.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Requesting full suppression.
Come on, do the
gunfire.
thing. Do the thing.
Roger.
Now's our chance to strike.
Now get him.
Target is within range.
Now get him with the ult.
Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together.
It recovered.
Bruh, this thing will not fucking die. I'm not used to being this weak. Oof.
Let's see you dodge this. You should
I
think
want proper cards
requesting
back,
full
please.
suppression gunfire.
Can I use the cards I have of Caleb? That would be great, because they're like way more powered up than this. This is painful.
Recovered. Let's change our rhythm. There's a change in tactics. Stay cool.
Is that a new one? Or is that a different? Oh, it is. It's all new ones. Oh, fucking great.
Strike.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Focus fire. It recovered. Let's change our
I'm
rhythm.
gonna guess no. Yeah, no, I know we can. I just
Requesting full
really
suppression
wish you
gunfire.
could. I wish it was an option. Kind of like how it's like, oh, I don't need a trial character. I'm good. Thank you, though. Like it didn't ask.
Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your chief. Requesting full
Shut up,
suppression
Caleb.
gunfire.
Sometimes I wish you'd
Now's our
shut up.
chance to strike. You can't break our connection.
There.
Target is
Ult
within
it.
range.
Come on.
Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together. Bring it on.
Okay, we got it down to half a life. That's good. That's something.
Let's change our rhythm. That's not good. Come over here.
I'll show you.
Requesting full
There we go.
suppression
I think
gunfire.
that's all it took.
Roger.
Now's our chance. How would you rate
There we
it?
go. Yep. Did we just
100%.
high five in the air? Hate it. Oh, we got a solar for that. Yeah, I'll go back and do that later. I'll get the max stars on it later. There's definitely a mechanic with the little sprouts it was having that I just didn't read properly. Okay. So there is an ad to be had. So what I will do is I will throw on the BRB screen with some music and the clip thing, and I'll be back in like 3 minutes, and then we'll hop into part 9 of 14, I believe. So yeah, see you guys in a few minutes.
As sinful as eating beans.
Oh,
I don't
Eating
want to
beans
be
is a
down
sin?
at the rocks of the Caucasus Mountain and have vultures eat my eyes after my death.
oh my god.
Eating beans?
I hate that I'm on the same track as Soneto right
Eating
now.
beans is the sin of sins. The biggest, worst, and ugliest crime.
I'm sending this to
Eating
Ethan.
beings will never transmigrate. They deserve nothing but eternal punishment.
It's been a running joke in chat that apparently I'm old, which I know that. I like soup a lot, and I don't understand a lot of slang. So, and my Ning are so similar. Ooh, nice. Nuke Ning Wong for the win. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Is there one in the desert? There is one in the desert. Oh, is this gonna be the mole one? Yup. Weasel Thief. Mother.
Ahoy there, Captain! Fancy seeing you back in town.
Yes!
Struck any gold lately?
Let's go!
What, a
Fuck!
poor sailor like me?
No!
You must be joking.
This
I
isn't
barely managed
fair!
to make ends meet. What about you, Chateau? Still scamming people with your pile of rocks?
Well, I just got scammed. You just scammed me out of a real captain. Fuck this game, man. Fuck it. This is just rude.
Hey! keep your voice down. Can't you?
I posted 2 of the shots I took inside the Ordo. Inside the Resistance Cruise Ordo. Because the lighting is like this. It's gorgeous. And color graded, it looks so fucking good. Oh!
The floor here isn't safe.
I wondered where they were taking me. I didn't think it was that. Ah! Holy shit, that actually scared me.
Most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Ooh. Deshret's Relics. Damn.
Deshret's relics?
Fuck.
Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Fuck. Redo? Redo! Because we already have our C6 Kale. Nice. Let's do a redo. What's our Dia? Our C2 Dia! Yay! At 51 pity, let's go! There she is. Fucking love her. Okay, we got our first one. We got our first one. First one. I just want to see her as she was meant to be seen. Fuck. Barbara, go away. Wow, this is very much like the simulator. It's gonna make me go right to the end of the temple. There she is! Let's go! We got her! Woohoo! Okay. And now... We're all good. We're all just back. Welcome back. There we go. Ugh. I don't know what is going on over on Blue Sky right now, but my feed is just covered with like custom Digimon designs for some reason. They look sick. I hope something's gonna be done with those. Like, I hope that they're like being contributed to something. Hopefully that I can play, because they look amazing. They look so good. I'm totally down to do like a full nostalgia trip down Digimon Lane. That'd be great. Oh god, right, we're in a fight. Right, focus. Bang. The last wanderer is flattened by an unseen force and scatters debris in all directions. Caleb. Muddy waters everywhere, but Caleb seems unfazed as he brushes aside the damp strands of my hair. This is not the time for you to be touching me.
Are you hurt?
Can you focus? I'm good, but that person is getting away. Caleb pulls out his hand, his fingers slightly extended. A barrage of stone shards chase after the fleeing figure coated in a dark grayish green.
Eat some fruit. I'll be right back.
I don't like how fixated he is on fruit. I really don't. It's weird. A paper bag lands in my hands. Before I can respond, Caleb vaults over the railing and disappears into the night. How did Caleb get here so quickly? I swear to fucking god, if he has a tracker inside me, I'm going to lose my shit. I bet you he fed us a tracker.
Ass. It doesn't even look as good as us unfinished products. Damn it.
Perfect vessel, my ass. And this game just swears. It doesn't even care. Wait, what did it just say? Is Caleb the vessel? Anyway. Sharp shards pierce through half of Viper's face, and before he can even cry out in anger, a kick knocks out the wind out of him. A powerful force slams him to the ground, which instantly destroys the other half of his face. Oh, damn.
I see it's shedding season again, Viper.
Wait, why do you know him?
Bastard. I'll kill you.
Oh. Caleb increases the weight. Immediately, the crisp sound of something cracking reverberates. Ew. Those invisible restraints are like iron that even make Viper's knees creak. Oh. Oh, he's kind of sadistic. Ugh. A white prosthetic eye floats into Caleb's hand and is crushed in an instant.
Who gave you the right to approach her?
The professor said it's not time to go after her yet. I was just playing around with her.
The professor? Who the fuck is a professor? Not time to go after her yet. Okay, so I'm being targeted by somebody. It feels as if a swamp is slowly squeezing the air out of his lungs, making it difficult to breathe.
There are less than 72 hours before the final cleanup. I'm just reminding you that.
See? Okay, this is not normal Caleb. Something is, he's in something.
If you can't retrieve the protocore fragments, you're done for.
Which hand did you touch her with? This one?
Oh boy. He's unfazed by the threat. Click. Viper's left hand is twisted and he almost passes out from the pain.
You need to protect her. It's a bit much.
It's a bit much.
Wouldn't you say your overprotectiveness borders obsession?
I don't think it borders it. I think it very much enters the territory of obsession and claims its territory as its own. I think it walked up to obsession and was like, my home now, and yeah. Raindrops are suddenly suspended in the air. They're like countless silver needles that are ready to pierce him at any moment. He can't even laugh. Caleb crouches down, meeting Viper's gaze. He slightly smiles.
Lay a hand on her again, and I will kill you.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, some people really swoon at that. Like if Silas did that, I'd be like, oh my god. But the obsession is weird. Unable to find Caleb, I have no choice but to retreat to the overpass. The soaked part of the paper bag I'm holding leaves a chaotic pattern on my hand. It almost resembles a winding labyrinth. That person knew I had an ether core. Is he an assassin sent by Ever? But he wasn't planning to kill me. It seemed like he was testing his prey.
Why are you standing here in the rain?
Where the fuck were you? Well, I don't even know where you are. But you gonna tell me? An umbrella shields me as Caleb reappears. He frowns as he wipes away the water from my face. Caleb, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost track of him.
Oh, and he's a liar! Oh! Having checked Caleb's hand over and over again, my anxiety only dissipates when I confirm he's unharmed. It's okay. I've got some of the parts he dropped. Take them back to the data analysis. Hopefully there'll be something to learn.
We'll talk about it later. Let's go home.
It's a weird thing to say. He takes off his coat and drapes it over my head. With his arm around my shoulders, his warmth quickly envelops me.
Give me a heads up next time you go out. I can't help but worry about you when you're all alone.
You don't need to know where I am all the time, you freak. Like, it's too... not my jam. Not my jam. I'm sure somebody's into the obsessive thing. It's not me. Upon returning home, Caleb ushers me into the bathroom. I'm wrapped in the hot water's warmth. After getting out of the shower, I put on a soft loungewear, and the rain's chill having faded away. In the living room, I scan the parts and upload the data to my watch. A steaming bowl of ginger soup appears on the coffee table. We do love soup.
You didn't dry your hair. Again.
Maybe I didn't fucking feel like it. Freshened up, Caleb brings over a towel, sits down on the couch, and pats the spot next to him.
Come here.
I comply and hold the bowl of soup while Caleb towel dries my hair. It's very soothing, and I can't help but narrow my eyes. It's been a while since I received your service like this.
Oh, so you know it's a service. And that's why you always plop onto the bed to play with your phone while your hair's still wet.
It's because I know you'll help me.
Okay, Pipsqueak.
Don't call me that. Through the towel, something taps my head. It's not too gentle or too rough. Though, don't you think you've gotten better at drying hair?
Have I? I moved out to live in the college dorms. Then I moved again for the DAA after graduating. Looking back, it's been forever since I was really home. That means it's also been a long time since I helped you dry your hair.
He tilts my chin before using his fingers to comb through the disheveled strands. There's no rush. We have more than enough time together.
Yep.
With the promise made, a new thought crosses my mind. What about the Deep Space Aviation Administration? Do they know you joined the Farspace fleet? What about your comrade in arms?
They don't know. And they won't. It wouldn't be smart to have too many people in on this.
He is
They aren't required to
secret
know
keeper.
everything about me anyway.
He's a liar. He lies to my goddamn face. He's obsessive. He's clingy. This is someone's jam? I don't get it. But okay. I'm trying not to king shame. My phone screen suddenly lights up. I see a new alert about the explosion in Cascade District. Right, Kevy. He removes the towel from my head and walks to the bedroom. Don't forget gaslighting. Yep, the gaslighting. Yep. Oh, I need to tell you guys something.
Give me a sec.
So, okay, there was a, what was it? I think it was a text or a call, and I did it offline because there's so many from Caleb. It's fucking constant. And so I'm like, let me get rid of this. And it was him calling me about my weight. This character added himself as a contact in MC's scale, which, first off, the fact that that's even possible, ew. And it's like, excuse me? Never, ever call me about this ever again. The way I would have blocked that number. Holy shit. You know my head is going around. I'm doing the, you know I'm like giving him what for because the VTuber's like bouncing around. I am losing it. Oh. It's cause I have a messy bun in and I'm pretty sure my webcam's tracking it's flopping around. But yeah, no, it's gross. It's gross. It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. Aware of the warnings Kevy's parents gave the fleet's close surveillance of the siblings, I realize things are in a more sinister light. Is it possible Caleb knows something about this? Oh, it's more than possible! The fleet has used a considerable amount of resources to deal with the explosion incident in the search for Kevy. Is it because Kevy's parents are important to them? Don't lie to me.
Perpetrator and victims are fleet personnel. That means the fleet must take full responsibility and provide answers to the public.
Then what will the fleet do if they can't find Kevy? To reassure me, Caleb gently pats my head. His voice softens.
Don't worry. They will find him.
Why does that feel like a threat? As I watch Caleb walk away, a sense of guilt creeps over me like an evening mist. Guilt? No, there's... I got my guard up on this guy so much. Like, I feel I'm just... You know when a guy just gives you... Not the ick, it's different. It's a vibe where you're like, oh, I'm unsafe right now. Oh, I'm not safe right now. There's that little moment that you could just feel it in your bones. He's giving me that, and I'm like, oh, we're not okay. We're in trouble. Hearts crossing. I'm in danger. Exactly. I need to get that soundbite. Remind me. Actually, hold on. Let me add that to my list of sound alerts. I'm in danger. Yeah, I need that one. Thank you. Pardon me. When I wake up the next day, my head feels foggy and my throat is itchy. Maybe it's because I got caught in the rain yesterday. What are these for? As soon as I enter the living room, I stop in my tracks. Boxes of various sizes that weren't there before are now here. Caleb rolls up his sleeves. He sits down on the floor and pieces something together from the scattered parts around him. The fuck is he building now?
This place has been empty for too long, so I bought some stuff.
Is he building furniture?
Do you need anything else?
Why do I feel like he's making it a comfortable prison? It's okay. Only be staying here for a few days. Anyway, I need to go.
Why? You don't plan to visit me anymore?
See, this is what I mean. No, of course not. I rub my stuffy nose. Content, Caleb smiles, wipes his hand, and gives the assembled robot a pat on the head.
Hello, Master.
Oh, I don't like that. The little robot's screen formed a smile as its movements produced a series of clink clanks.
When you're on the bed and glued to your phone, it can bring you snacks and drinks.
Sure. The warmth of Caleb's smile makes me feel even more guilty. I feel uneasy. I'm sorry. If the fleet is just trying to protect Kevy, then I'll make it up to you once he's safe, I promise. I sit next to him and attempt to mask my nervousness with a pleading look. Oh my god, this wind is sounding so... Oh my god. Sorry, I'm looking outside. Holy shit, the wind is here, man. It's... Oh my god, I can't, like... I can barely see outside. Like, it's not snowing, it's just kicking up everything that's already come down. But it's so windy that I can't see the house beside us. Holy crap. Ooh, that's bad out there. I'm really glad I'm inside. It's not that far. You can take me there since your plane can just zoom. Kevy agreed to meet at midnight, but after careful consideration, I decided to head out early to avoid any problems. Your son showed up on my account as AK Yenching. Good. Good. Yenching still gets too much disrespect, I'm just saying. I don't know anything about HSR anymore, but Yenching. I made the suggestions to Caleb so he wouldn't overthink things.
You shouldn't go out. I can tell you're coming down with a cold based on your voice alone.
See what I mean? It's like this, it's that casual of you're not allowed to leave. You know what I mean? Like it's
Focus on resting today so you can recover.
No, I'm leaving. Caleb opens another box and busies himself again.
There's a weird energy fluctuation in the deep space tunnel. All the wanderers in Skyhaven are riled up because of it. To ensure everyone's safe, Skyhaven will be under lockdown tonight. We'll be doing a cleanup.
What? Isn't eliminating wanderers supposed to be a hunter's job? What kind of threat could possibly warrant a large-scale response from the fleet?
Doesn't matter. Since the fleet is in charge of Skyhaven, safety is our highest priority.
I'm a hostage. I'm pretty sure I'm a hostage right now. He pauses and looks up.
I won't be around tonight, so don't even think about going out. Got it?
See what I mean? I'm not allowed to leave. Like, this is... There's so many red flags happening. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? This isn't good. I need to get Kevy out of there. Pretend to give in. Yeah, no, this guy's... Meeting Caleb's gaze, I pretend to give in and purposely let a bit of a reproach twinge in my voice. Fine, I'll stay here. Can't exactly just obey the Colonel's orders, huh?
You also can't lock yourself in your room so that you can sneak out through the window later.
Oh, fuck. This isn't our old house, and even if I did climb out the window, I wouldn't get very far. Seemingly uninterested in arguing, he ruffles my hair.
I'll take you to meet your classmates tomorrow.
He responds with a smile. It's the same one I've always seen, but his gaze is a little too cheerful. He's hiding something. Damn right he is! Caleb, be honest with me. Is the cleanup tonight related to the explosion?
You're overthinking it.
He looks away and pretends to study the sketch. I grab his chin, forcing him to look at me. You're lying.
What about you, then?
He calmly grabs my right hand and reveals the gun I had put on my waist.
Why do you need a gun at a friendly get-together?
That's because I'm worried about encountering a wanderer. His grip on my wrist tightens.
Don't forget about the ether core in your body. You're not a normal hunter. And the whole explosion incident is complicated. One wrong move, and you'll be trapped here forever.
What? What does that mean? Wait. What do you mean? One wrong move and you'll be trapped here forever. What? The fleet isn't just here to investigate the explosion, right? Are you hiding something? In the tense silence, the small auto is oblivious as it continues making noise. After what seems like an eternity, he suddenly lets go.
Sorry. Do you remember what I said? Leave it to me. I won't break my promise to you.
Oh, hell no. My lips tighten to a thin line, and the increase in body temperature that I've been fighting hits me. I slowly lean back and sink into the sofa.
Sorry. I shouldn't have upset you.
Caleb kneels. He takes my wrist that he'd grasped earlier and massages it with his thumb.
But tonight's operation isn't just a normal patrol. You're unaware of the dangers here.
His earnest gaze follows mine when I try to look away. For some reason, this version of Caleb feels like a stranger. Yeah, because he's psycho! Do you really mean it?
Cross my heart.
He made a promise to me. Don't forget about it. Nah, something nefarious is happening. As the day draws to a close, I still haven't found an opportunity to leave. I hope the round-the-clock shuttle service won't be affected by the cleanup. Only when my phone gives me a no-service message do I realize how thorough Skyhaven's lockdown is. Outside, darkness cloaks the scenery with the trees' shadows. When it's 11 p.m., I hear the faint creak of a door opening outside. After silently counting to 30, I quietly get out of bed and go to the living room. Hello? There we go. No one's here. Only a single wall lamp illuminates the room, and the furniture's shadows are plastered on the house's white walls. I let out a sigh of relief and try to find my gun that Caleb put away. He took my gun! Oh, motherfucker took my gun. Don't touch my fucking gun.
Looking for something?
Fuck! Oh, shit. Caleb, you're still here. Caleb stands behind me, his arms crossed. The light casts irregular patterns on the floor.
I was about to leave.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I'm getting something to drink. A cup that's filled with water floats over to my side along with two white pills. What are those?
You were coughing a lot during the day. Did you catch a cold because of yesterday's rain?
I don't trust this guy. Just a small cough.
Take some meds before you go back to sleep.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Hard pass. His gaze is calm and gentle, showing no signs of discontent. It's as if my pitiful life fooled him. Okay. I won't let him worry about me tonight, at least. Girl! Girl, what do you do? No, Jesus Christ. MC has a death wish. I put the pills in my mouth and wash it down with the water. I've emptied the cup in one go. Please, girl, please tell me you hid them under your tongue. The ticking of the clock secondhand echoes in the dimly lit room, emphasizing the silence between us and our mingling breaths. Without thinking, I avoid his gaze. I hesitate for a moment before heading back to the bedroom. Good night. I really think you should have asked what the pills are, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no self-preservation here.
Good night.
Please tell me you spit them out. Spit them out. Oh, cinematics. Nice. Oh, cinematics. Okay.
If I kept you here with me like this, would you think I'm being too selfish?
Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely.
But it's only us now.
Ugh. This is so fucking creepy.
Let's say I had noticed these threats that were lurking around you earlier. Knowing then what I know now, none of this would have happened, right?
The fuck does that mean? Cleanup operation. Oh, fuck. Didn't get to see that. Hi, Amelia. How you doing?
Don't worry. This nightmare will come to an end. I promise.
What the f... This chapter is so fucking intense. What is going on? Oh, we're going right into a fight. Oh, fuck me. Okay, we're gonna lose. We're gonna struggle. Oh, thank God. I can bring the powerful guys. Okay, thank Jesus. Let's go. Let me bring Zane. Let me bring somebody who actually has my back, because Lord knows Caleb doesn't right now. He's creepy. Oh man, he's creepy. Like, he's so good at being. Point to the VA too, because he delivers the lines in such heartfelt ways that feel so disturbing. Are my settings correct? Hold on. They sure are. Okay, great. Why didn't you target that one? That's what the setting is supposed to do. There, see, this is how it's supposed to be, fighting stuff. Because I'm way too overpowered now. See, if this guy was sitting on the side of my bed like this, he wouldn't last long sitting there. I'm a kicker in my sleep. See, MC should take a page out of your book on that one. He's just a guy. Hit him with your car. He's literally just a guy. Oh shit. Oh, we're fighting again. I swear to God, they usually end off a chapter on 2 fighting rounds. If they end this right here, I'm going to lose my ever-loving shit. There's no way, right? They have to have like at least one wrap-up. You can't just end it at the cleanup. Like, what is happening?
This location needs to be purified.
Ow. Excuse you.
Be ready for its next move. It's your turn.
No problem.
Make sure to dodge the attack.
There we go. We did crush them. Ugh. Oh my God, what the fuck? Okay, now there has to be a chapter. Why are we just fighting everything so much? Like, we didn't really, like, lead into this. Like, unless we're acting as Caleb, which I don't really think we are, I'm confused why they just have these random fights here.
We don't have much time.
Oh, okay, boss fight. Yeah, that's fine. Petro Golem. Uh-huh. Yep. I see that.
Victory is within reach. It's your turn.
No problem.
What's doing up your stuff from the Caleb bell? I swear to God. I still have to go do it though. And I still have to use Caleb for it to get the 3 stars. Ugh. Petro Golem. Me too. Honestly, Amelia, me too at first. I was like, it's the what? Bro, it looks like March of the Penguins outside. Jesus Christ. Shut the fuck up. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Wait, there's more? Wait, is there a whole separate... Stop, wait. Oh, thank God. They're so not going to end it here. There's so much more. Bless me. Thank God. Are you telling me there's like there's like another 14 parts? Oh! Oh no!
Why are you staring off into space? Mission's over.
Oh, this is a dream.
But hide the blood on your sleeve before heading inside.
Oh, this is right before the thing.
Since you're a grown-up now, I won't cover for you this time.
Yeah, see, this is a different Caleb. He's not like this anymore. Stay where you are, Caleb. Okay, yeah. That's us trying to prevent the thing. Yeah. I open my eyes, only to be greeted by warm sunlight on my face. It casts a dazzling, hazy halo. Did we just, like, forget about Kevy? Did we just say fuck that kid and just, like, left him? As my vision slowly clears, all I see is a snow-white ceiling above. Was it all just a dream? I sigh, rubbing my pounding temples. I feel drained, my body heavy. Last night I was supposed to act like I was sleeping, but somehow I got dizzy and actually slept. Girl, you were drugged! What do you mean you somehow got dizzy? Girl, you got roofied! What the fuck? Random thoughts race through my mind, and I grab my phone. The screen shows I had missed many calls. All of them are from Zane. Yeah, Zane's wondering where the fuck I am. Zane, rescue us.
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
Oh, shit. Then I'll bring Kevy to you at that time. Yeah, we fucked up. Oh no, Kevy. I dial his number, but the call never connects. I put on my slippers and rush to the door while texting Zane. As I open the door, a barrage of loud news alerts bursts forth as morning sunlight casts a gentle glow on the floor. I change and run to the living room, only to smack right into a solid chest. Oh, fuck.
You're awake.
Ugh. Caleb's emerged from the bathroom. Steam is still coming off his body. I hold my phone and step back. Meeting his surprised gaze, I feel my heart pounding in my chest. When did you get back?
Around the crack of dawn.
He casually dries his hair with a towel and walks to the dining table. He grabs a piece of
Why are
toast.
you in a rush to leave?
Because I'm pretty sure you drugged me! I come to my senses, scrambling for a decent excuse. Something came up. I won't be back in time for lunch.
Need a ride?
No, I'll be back before the sun sets. I was rescued by the Firespace Fleet last night. Fuck! Oh no, they got Kevy. Oh my god, we are the worst. Why did we take those fucking... Girl, I am so mad at MC right now. What are you talking about? Oh, please let Zane have him. Please let Zane have him. I freeze, staring somewhat incredulously at the screen in the middle of the living room. The missing kid has been found?
Yep.
Fuck. He takes a bite of his toast as he approaches me. He places one hand on the back of the couch, his eyes looking over the news.
During last night's operation, they found him in a small garden, not far from the blockade.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and he was holding a fragment of what appeared to be an ether core.
Uh-huh.
He's okay, and the fleet's currently holding onto that shard.
Fuck, of course they are.
If you're really worried, I'll keep a closer eye on his medical updates for you.
I see. Technically speaking, I should have felt relieved that Caleb found him. But there's this weird tension in the air still, weighing down on my heart like a dark cloud. Once Kevy's condition stabilizes, they should allow visitors, right? I want to see him.
Sure thing, Pipsqueak. But why the long face?
Caleb used to be against me getting involved in anything related to the explosion, yet he's suddenly cool with it. This whole thing really was just an accident, a series of coincidences, and I should feel okay about it. I'm worried about him. The question I still want to ask remains in my mouth. I take a deep breath to calm myself and notice a faint scent of something metallic. Almost drowned out by the fragrance of his shower gel, it reminds me of blood. I grab his hand. Did you get into a fight during last night's cleanup? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm A-okay.
I thoroughly check his hands to ensure there are no injuries.
Really, I'm fine. But
All of a sudden, a cold hand touches my forehead.
Looks like your fever's gone.
I had a fever?
Yeah. As soon as I got back, I heard you calling out to me in your sleep. So I figured I'd make sure you were doing okay. Was it a nightmare or something?
Would not be doing that, but okay. It's nothing. Maybe it's because I've been pushing myself too hard lately, or maybe it was the nightmare from this morning. Either way, I feel anxious. I glance at Caleb, who's grabbing a jacket. He nudges my shoulder to direct me elsewhere.
Why don't you wash up first? I didn't get a chance to take you somewhere yesterday. Do you want to go out today?
I need to get the fuck out of here. I need to run, bitch, run. I hesitate, and before I can nod, his phone vibrates.
It's me. What happened? What's going on?
The voice on the other end of the call wipes the smile off Caleb's face. His brows furrow.
All right.
What's wrong? He's not gonna tell me because he's a fucking liar.
Passed away.
She what? In that moment, silence extends and wraps around my ears. What? Sunlight hits the ground, but it still creeps up like vines and seals my breath. Oh my god, they really did that. They really fucking did that. What the fuck? They killed a child. Not the next chapter being funeral. Oh my god. What is this story update? It's going insane. What? According to the documents I read, Mia went into septic shock because of her burns. They couldn't save her. Zane examined Mia's emergency treatment records, which perfectly matched the fleet's public statement. The medical records are too thorough. It's almost as if they're hiding something. Besides, no one actually witnessed Mia's death. So Zane doesn't think it's fucking right either. Thank you. After the academic conference ended, Zane retrieved a classified file and departed with the medical team. He took these mysteries with him. And once he confirmed my safety, he didn't ask any more questions. As for Kevy, whoever went to such lengths to find him clearly wants him alive. For now, at least. Don't be too hard on yourself. But the story doesn't end there. The remains of the siblings' parents were found aboard the small vessel Joseph had taken, which further proves his involvement. The Forestry's fleet stepped in to address public concerns and quickly arranged an adoptive family for Kevy. Everything progressed at an unnaturally rapid pace. Their flawless response is too perfect. It was like watching a chess game where every move had been planned in advance. Beyond the barricade tape, reporters and photographers with cameras of all sizes gather together, yet it's eerily calm in front of Mia's grave. When the funeral ends, the crowd disperses. Kevy stands alone by the tombstone, fiddling with the black armband that continues to slide down. His face is smooth and boyish. There are neither crystals nor grief. Kevy, are you okay? He looks up at me, studying my expression before revealing a smile.
Yeah, the professor has been very nice. I'm moving to a new place soon.
Who the fuck is the professor? Who is the professor? Because the professor is the same one that has something going on with Caleb and Viper and is keeping an eye on us. Who the hell is the professor? Yes, the professor. Is he the one who adopted Kevy? I'm sorry. I planned to show up that night, but if I had found you sooner...
It's okay. The fleet found me in the end.
Oh, that's creepy. He speaks before I can continue, his expression almost devoid of emotion. He's composed. But I thought you said you didn't want to go with the fleet. Something's still off. Kevin managed to avoid being detected even when they did thorough searches. The fleet didn't find him right until...
Don't worry, miss. I'll be okay in my new home. I'll miss my sister.
He speaks as if he's stating a fact. And why would a person be sad about something that already became a fact? It's as if I'm the one who's not quite ready to face reality yet. I push down the sadness bubbling inside me and give him Lucia, who's been cleaned. Here's the plushie Mia left behind. It should stay with its owner. Kevy frowns. He glances at the photo on the tombstone, surrounded by flowers and toys, as if trying to figure out who the person is.
I don't like toys.
What the fuck is going on?
But because it's from you, I'll take it.
The confusion in his eyes only lasts a moment. When he looks up again, he has that serene smile on his face. Are we just... Okay, he's just not gonna... After Kevy heads off to his new family, I stay where I am, and then I hear a familiar voice behind me. Caleb tips his hat and sets down a fresh bouquet by Mia's grave.
I'm sorry. Some fleet business got in the way.
It's okay. As your adjutant, it's normal for me to represent you when needed. For a long time we stand there, silently observing the bright smile on the tombstone.
How's Kevy doing?
He's doing... almost too great to be true.
Maybe the kid's just putting up a front. So, he hasn't really come to terms with his family and sister being gone from this world.
That can't be right. The doubt echoing in my mind almost escapes my lips. I slowly close my eyes and calm down. In less than 2 days, Kevy's condition completely changed from what I saw that night. This must be the fleet's doing. It seems an unseen force pushed for the rapid completion of Mia's funeral and Kevy's adoption. Does this mean Caleb knows what's really going on? Many adults struggle with tragedies such as these. I can only imagine what it's like for a child. Picking up on what I'm saying, Caleb gives my shoulder a comforting squeeze. He looks like he wants to say more, but he just lowers his head. There's a bit of sadness in his eyes.
Don't be too disheartened.
Okay. Ever since the explosion, everything has been wrapped up too well. The wind pushes one of the toys near the tombstone. It rolls and stops at my feet. Caleb bends down to pick it up. He dusts it off and his insignia gleams silver under the dim light. I play with the hem of my shirt and hold back the questions itching to escape my mouth. I've known Caleb for a long time. I shouldn't doubt him without any evidence.
Let's go. We can relax somewhere else.
Colonel?
Communication device on Caleb's wrist vibrates. He grimaces.
What is it?
There's a large group of reporters outside. They're making a scene.
I'll see what's going on.
Yes, Colonel.
Go ahead. I want to spend some more time with Mia.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Caleb. Just as he's about to leave, I stop him. I want to ask something. I look into that familiar gaze, letting go of the hem I've been clutching. I smile at him. No matter what happens, I can always trust you, right?
Of course.
He moves his arm, seemingly about to ruffle my hair, yet he stops and instead pats my shoulder. He doesn't want the dirt on his hand to get in my hair.
Wait for me.
As more people leave, the cemetery quiets down. I go for a stroll, walking along a gravel path. I'm close to the exit. But the question I couldn't bring myself to ask keeps flooding my mind. If the Far Space Fleet were the ones who caused the explosion, What could their motive be? How much does Caleb actually know? Is there some untold story to how he became part of the Far Space Fleet? Is it related to the Ether Core fragment? Is that why the fleet was desperate to get their hands on Kevy? If it was just about the Ether Core fragment, they wouldn't have rescued him unless...
Unless the kid has something more valuable.
This fucker's back. Are you kidding? A cool breeze interrupts my thoughts. I turn around to see a dark figure behind me. He leans against the tombstone, his tongue darting in and out like a snake. Cracks and blotches decorate his face.
In this world, a lot of people want an ether core, but only a select few can handle its power without being devoured. And finding individuals like that is incredibly rare.
Is it? Because so far we got 2. See you again.
You're not even pretending to be surprised.
Why are you here?
To kill you, obviously.
How lame. Ah! We're just calling him lame. Ignoring his bluff, I pull back my gun. Who are you? Are you one of Ever's assassins or someone who's interested in Ether Core?
You managed to avoid the correct answer.
What does that mean? He smirks, his expression showing no signs of being amiable. He holds out his hand to me.
Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Caleb's friend. You can call me Viper.
Why does this sound like Alex Brightman? I hate this. Seeing how I don't react, he shrugs and takes back his hand. Are you implying that what happened to Kevy was caused by his ability to use an ether core?
Don't be too suspicious. Though, seeing you be manipulated like this is annoying. I'm here to lend a hand.
It does, right, Ghost? Like, it sounds like, well, not quite. It's a little bit off, but yeah, it literally sounds like Sir Fetches. It does. I was like, why does it sound like Alex Brightman? But it's not quite. It's not quite the same. It is close, but I don't know. But it's Infold, so we'll never know. Like, fuck.
Don't you want to know what the fleet and Caleb are really up to?
I mean, yeah, I do, but I also don't think you're ever gonna fucking tell me, so... What makes you think I'll believe you? When I express my doubt, he's caught off guard.
Fair point.
Yeah. While we're talking, the faint hum of a car drifts from the cemetery and extends over the wall. I look in its direction. The rear window slowly goes down. Kevy waves to me, an iron fence between us. I can't discern who the person next to him is. It's probably his new guardian.
What a lucky kid. Saved from the fate of being a normal person. It's better to dance to the tune of the strong than live a plain life.
What does that mean?
A pawn is still a pawn, but they have a chance to survive to the end of a large chess game.
What have you done to him?
Finally, you're asking the right questions.
A hint of mockery flickers in those gray eyes that are fixed on me.
Don't you care about him? Go and see for yourself.
Without realizing it, I catch a small, shiny object that was hurtling toward me. Open my palm and see a uniquely shaped disc.
Tomorrow afternoon, Shell 7, 93rd Azure Way Road.
Pretty sure it's Azure Way, but okay, sure. Yep.
See you later.
That figure sways with the wind before instantly vanishing like mist. This chapter is so fucking interesting. Like, I didn't expect this. I don't know why I didn't expect this, but I didn't expect this. Oh, I meant to, hold on. I want to look at this. I wonder how many parts there are to this, because there's... Oh, we might... Okay. We might be here for... Oh no, there was only 2 when Silas came out, so you know what? There's probably only 2. There's probably only 2. Okay, stop that. Lurking. Good title, good title. Shell 793rd Azure Way Road. Beautiful and secluded villa sits in a white veil. It's impossible to tell whether the building is surrounded by mist or flowing clouds, excuse me. The signal jammer Viper gave me allows me to silently scale the back wall and enter the courtyard. The tree's shadow casts diagonal lines across the grass and meticulously trimmed shrubs. The wrought iron fence enclosing the entire space resembles a carefully crafted prison. What exactly does Viper want me to see? Walking around a tree's shadow, I notice a familiar figure standing in the center of the garden.
Miss, you're visiting me.
He smiles, seemingly unperturbed by my sudden appearance. Nice to see you again, Kevy. I respond with a grin that holds an equal amount of warmth to his smile. Is this your new home? Is everything okay?
The professor said I'd finish my coursework here. He thinks I'm talented, but I still have much to learn.
Who the fuck is the professor? As I move closer, I find that Kevy is holding a brightly colored bird in his hands.
I found it in the garden.
He pinches its talons and watches a small bird struggle.
If I break its wings, it can stay here forever. It will die very quickly, though.
What the fuck?
The professor said if we damage the bird's neuromuscular system, it won't be able to fly, but it will believe it can.
Oh, spectacularly creepy!
Slowly, it'll get used to its life on the ground. The bird will then forget that it's supposed to fly.
A bone-chilling voice, tinged with childlike innocence, sends a shiver down my spine. Kevy, who is the professor? What's he like?
I can't tell you. You're not my family.
Family, huh? Do you remember Mia? After the fleet found you, did something happen? Can you tell me?
My sister, she's dead. The professor said it's wrong to be sad. I shouldn't be sad. I'll have a lot of brothers and sisters, and I'll be strong.
What the fuck is this?
I've always believed when you lose a loved one, you're supposed to be sad.
Right.
But miss, I don't feel that way at all. Should I be sad?
Probably, at least a little bit. Kevy's fingers inadvertently relax, and the bird uses the opportunity to flap its wings and soar into the sky. He lowers his head, tears falling onto his hand. A confused expression appears on his face again. I touch his shoulder, ready to speak comforting words, but a faint mechanical noise catches my attention.
System error. Attempting a second reboot. The primary personality is attacking the control program.
My gaze flickers to a thin metal bracelet on Kevy's wrist. It emits a faint blue light.
No, no! It shouldn't be like this!
Kevy, are you okay? Can you hear me? No matter how many times I call his name, Kevy doesn't respond. He stands still.
I shouldn't be... I shouldn't forget.
Oh, this is some creepy ass shit. His sentences are fragmented. It's as if some program is taking over his mind.
The chip. Rereading. Inputting memory.
In the blink of an eye, his gaze focuses on me again. Before he can wipe away his tears, he smiles at me and slowly shakes off my hand off his shoulder.
Miss, you're visiting me. That's good.
Oh, hell no.
It's time for you to go. The professor will be here soon.
My chest tightens all of a sudden. This is what Viper wanted me to witness? Did he want me to see Kevy being manipulated to a point where his memories are being rewritten? Could the fleet be behind this? Or maybe... Someone's coming. As the sound of footsteps draws closer, I jump over the wall and hide in the bushes.
Did something happen, Kevy?
It's nothing. The bird just flew away.
The composed, slightly exhausted voice speaks again.
I see you're struggling to restrain the fragmented consciousness that isn't yours. Those memories, emotions, and feelings don't belong to you. Don't let them consume you.
All of a sudden, the air goes still. Then...
Was that girl, Mia, also part of your plan?
Caleb, what the fuck? My heart races all of a sudden. From just beyond the wall, I hear Caleb's voice.
She didn't show any signs of transformation, so why?
You're overthinking it. For normal people like her, we don't need to get too attached.
Oh, hell no.
Letting your emotions run wild and blaming yourself for every little mistake, it will only hold you back.
Caleb's here? Feels like I've been splashed with cold water. A chill runs down my spine as I try hard to stay calm.
How is everything going on your end?
We'll soon be done with cleanup. As for the salvaging process, we'll pick up the pace.
The plan will be starting again. You must ensure she doesn't interfere with it.
This son of a bitch.
Otherwise, I won't be able to keep this a secret for much longer.
She won't.
Banned. Nah. You are never getting laid. That is happening. Standing outside the gate to the garden, Caleb senses something. He stops in his tracks and turns around. All the windows lining the corridor reflect the reddish sunset as they converge at a single point.
What's the matter?
Is that the guy? Is it the professor with a face?
It's nothing.
The fleeting figure appears to be a trick of the light. He averts his gaze, observing the layers of fog which cover the outer wall.
If that day truly comes, and she discovers everything, I'll keep her hidden. She'll be in a place where no one can find her.
Oh yeah, no, we're in danger. We are absolutely in danger. Yep. Run, bitch, run. Holy shit, run. Despite my extended leave status, my urgent message doesn't raise any eyebrows among my colleagues in special operations. After requesting support regarding Kevy's condition, I also informed Captain Jenna of my deduction that the Spatium Core fragment had likely fallen into the Far Space Fleet's hands. In response, she repeatedly emphasizes Skyhaven's complex situation and would rather miss an opportunity than allow me to attempt a risky requisition mission. I promised multiple times not to act rashly. Soon enough, Andrew's search yielded preliminary results. Unsurprisingly, looking up Far Space Fleet and mind control trips gave no results. Of course, I understand. As I end the call, the clamor of traffic fills my ears. Above me, interwoven orbital tracks gleam like flowing streams of stars. The bustling scene around me feels surreal. The moment I stop focusing on work and all the thoughts I've been pushing down start to rise up. 5-star cards made its way to my account. Well, not leveling that card at all. I'm sticking with everyone else, right? That's what I'm saying. This is lore-wise, like overarching story-wise, this is so juicy. But then, like, individually, it's so fucking creepy. Caleb wasn't just aware of the Far Space Fleet's actions. He also might have been involved in this scheme. Could his consistently vague whereabouts and highly classified cleanup be part of it? And what happened to the siblings was definitely not an accident, as the professor claimed. One thing's for certain. Even if Mia's death was an accident, the fleet deliberately took Kevy. The fleet must be using some kind of chip to control Kevy and Joseph. They probably have goals that extend beyond obtaining ether core fragments. I lower my gaze and notice a metallic glint from my pocket. The necklace I had gifted Caleb still adorns my neck. Amidst the chaos those past few days, I forgot to return it. And in my coat's hidden pocket is a new stealth monitoring chip I brought from Special Operations, just in case. Forgive me, Caleb. After a few minutes, I finally pull out my phone and dial Caleb's number. Hey.
What's up?
Nothing really. Just wanted to tell you my extended leave for the association is ending. I'll be heading back to Lincoln soon.
Has the date already been set?
No, I've been in Skyhaven for a couple of days and got caught up in all sorts of things. I haven't had the chance to properly spend time with you. When will you be free? It's right now good?
Sure. I'm ready when you are. Do you have a place in mind?
We're gonna put a tracker on him. I look up. A nearby tower, the Aerospace Center, looms over me. Its spire piercing the sky. Moonlight gently shines over it. It used to be Caleb's stomping ground back when he worked at the Deep Space Aviation Administration. The serene scene changes as holographic advertisements dance among the clouds. Head over to the Sunset Promenade on the Aerospace Center's outer ring to witness a Type La supernova thousands of light years away. Heard there's a supernova today. It's not every day we get to see that, right? Let's check it out. Meet me at the Sunset Promenade in an hour. This is fantastically creepy. I'm actually so genuinely impressed with this main story update. Holy shit. Things are getting juicy. Okay. Okay. There's going to be an ad in like 3 minutes, so I'm just going to run it right now. And when we're back, we will try and wrap up this this end. I don't know how many parts are in this ending, but we'll see if we can wrap it up. I can't imagine there'd be much more, but guess we'll see. So I will be right back. I think that'll work. It's very hold on, maybe. Bet he could get it? I don't know. Let's see. Let's try. Let's get the smallest boy. Where is he? There he is. There's no... Oh. Oh, they moved! Never mind. But oh, he could have absolutely gotten them. I didn't think it would work. Is it Dia? I want to look sideways at chat. No! That's not even one of the ones that I wanted for C6. Mikey. Mikey, don't understand. I'm still going for Dia. Only because I kind of want a world hump. I want a what? It's been a running joke in chat that apparently I'm old, which I know that. I like soup a lot, and I don't understand a lot of slang. So, and my Ning are so similar. Ooh, nice. Nuke Ning Wong for the win. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Is there one in the desert? There is one in the desert. Oh, is this gonna be the mole one? Yup. Weasel Thief. Mother.
Remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril.
Well, you found it. Jesus. Dude, Rio, so maybe he's tied. I love this man. I love this man. Him and Dia together, this pair, is so goddamn fun. Like, they're always... Did you just get shoved by a child, sir? Don't act casual about it. You just got shoved by a child.
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
Oh, okay. Easy enough, I suppose. Oh, wait, that's my bad. That's my bad. That was on me. God, it's like... Oh, it's like bop it, twist it, spin it all fucking over again. Fuck you. Good. Good. As it should be. That was unnecessary. Why? Why would you make that so hard? Why would you make that so unnecessarily hard? Like, clearly, like, if it lets us get here, then they don't mind the fact that we're here. Then they didn't make it so that it was impossible to reach. Why?
It's not how I deal with people.
Right.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust in your...
Welcome back. Yeah, you were right. You were right, Goes. Mind you, that's what, 2 or 3 questions now tonight that have all been about Limba? Like, what the fuck? What is the fascination tonight, Janet? You good? Okay. Part 4 of chapter 2, Annihilation. Let me, you know what? Hold on. Before I do this, let me see how many parts there were to Silas's so I can get an idea of what we're looking at. Okay. We're gonna have a few more. There's gonna be a few more. Just a little bit. We'll see. How much more can they fit into this? This is wild. Am I supposed to be able to hear this? Because it is garbled. Academy has calculated the exact moment when the light from the supernova will reach Earth. Stepping off the shuttle's platform, I see the scenery of the main island unfold before me. As night descends, the ring-shaped net encircling the tower glows like a planetary ring. Amidst the flowing lights of neon signs and holograms, people eagerly discuss the upcoming supernova they'll witness.
What will happen to the big star, Mom?
Maybe they'll... I'm not sure. I'm sorry, honey.
A memory that lay dormant for so long awakens and envelops my thoughts. Caleb, you have another project?
My science teacher wants us to build models. Everyone's either doing the solar system or a black hole. It's boring. Do you remember the supergiant Gran showed us? The one that's 2,300 light years away? Its supernova will be the one our generation has the best chance of witnessing firsthand. I want to see it.
Oh, I remember. Didn't she also use it as an example? She said that no matter what difficulties we face in the future, you should protect me. It's like how a ring system protects its planet.
Gran never said that, though. Are you just remembering what you want to hear again?
But she did say it.
Actually, Gran said that powerful stars are destroyed by forces from within. Meanwhile, fragile humans need to endure outside forces. We don't need to face the future alone, though. It's like how planets and their ring systems are born together. They'll also fade away together.
I basically said that. Anyway, you have to help me finish this week's extra reading assignments. Red supergiant will trigger a spectacular supernova. The radiance from thousands of light years away will reach your word. It's gonna be the eye. It's gonna be the eye, isn't it? It's gonna be the eye we saw. That's what the supernova is gonna fucking look like. Oh, I bet that's gonna be the final shot. Oh. I've come to my senses. This place is crowded, and everyone's trying to find the best spot on the Sunset Promenade. Someone steps on my foot. As I try to step to the side, I lose my balance and stumble into an unexpected embrace.
Sorry for the wait.
A hand grabs my wrist. I look up and see Caleb's slightly amused expression. Caleb?
In Skyhaven, you can catch a glimpse of cosmic wonders every now and then. Though this is the first time I get to see a supernova.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but a supernova is the birth of a star, right? Or is that a nebula? Hold on. Let me Google this. Opposite? It's the death of a star? Is a star exploding? Is it? Why did a part of me think... I was kind of hoping it was the birth, only because... imagine if it was us witnessing the birth of Philos. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it's technically both. You're right. I've got it mixed up. It's technically both, only because their supernova happens, but then that is what kind of like comes together to create a new nebula, like a new star is born from the remains of the old one, right? If I remember right. I mean, it takes millions of fucking years and shit for that to happen, but that's the process, no? Supernova occurs during the last evolutionary stage of a massive star, when a white dwarf is triggered in a runaway nuclear fusion, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Wikipedia. That or a black hole. Yeah, one or the other. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's interesting. Let's see. The peak optical luminosity of a supernova can be comparable to that of an entire galaxy before fading over several weeks or months. The last supernova directly observed in the Milky Way was Kepler's supernova in 1604, appearing not long after Tycho supernova in 1572, both of which were visible to the naked eye. That's pretty fucking cool. Also kind of crazy that we haven't been able to see a supernova for, what, like almost 500 years? No, I'm bad at math. 400 years-ish. Supernova can expel several solar masses, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here we go. The expanding shockwaves of supernovae, sorry, that's plural, can trigger the formation of new stars. Supernovae are major sources of cosmic rays and might also produce gravitational waves. Interesting. I swear I took a whole course and I used to know this shit. I don't know anymore.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. There's just, I feel like you like to watch death. Why is he acting like nothing happened? Why is it always so difficult to understand what he's thinking? Caleb grins and leans in.
Where'd you go today?
Just walked around.
This place is packed. Hold on tight. Don't get lost, Pipsqueak.
I'm not a little girl. Caleb, slow down. He grabs my hand and walks quickly, yet his grip is firm. It reminds me of when we were in school. He always held my hand like this back then. For a moment, I'm stunned. I start to question if the voice I heard this afternoon is really his. How could Caleb change? No, he hasn't changed at all. If anything's different, it should not be him. As I watch him walk, a bizarre idea pops in my head for no reason. Is there something inside Caleb that's controlling him? Is it changing him? What did I say? What did I say? Bruh, if I end up being right, if I am right, I will... Ooh, I'm gonna tell you the biggest I told you so. Anyway.
Over here.
On the edge of the viewing platform, Caleb discreetly moves to stand behind me. He acts like a shield from the bustling crowd. Hey, Omega, how you doing? Below the glass floor, clouds ripple like waves while a hologram appears to start the countdown. We can see Skyhaven University's clock tower from here. Look at all those fighter jets over there. Is that the aerodome for Aerospace Academy?
With exams on the horizon, I bet a bunch of my juniors are preparing themselves for some serious cramming.
The last time I visited Skyhaven University was for your graduation. Time flies.
It sure does.
Do you regret it? Caleb leans on the railing, turns to me and smiles.
Regret what?
Being admitted to the Aerospace Academy and becoming those 1 in 10,000 deep space fighter pilots. I hesitate, unable to find the right words. You're on an entirely different path now. It wasn't one you chose in the beginning.
Stuff changes all the time. It's fine. What about you? When you were a kid, you nagged me about using my evol to hold you up high. You even insisted I launch you into space. Do you still dream about exploring the universe?
Just getting home? Welcome home. That's just nonsense kids say. Caleb raises his head. There's a fleeting sadness on his face. I almost wonder if I'd imagined it.
Back at the shelter, I remember you said your home was beyond the stars. But
I said
you couldn't
that?
even get past the walls and barbed wire.
Yeah. The teachers always said the outside world is dangerous. You're too little to go out. Though, when you're cooped up in one place for so long, the outside world can be more appealing than ever. Yet all we could do was hang out on the rooftop and count the fighter jets flying past us. I once asked you about why they would crash, and if the old railroad by the shelter led to the sea. That is the okay, that's a sentence.
The fighter jets crashed because they got attacked by wanderers. As for that railroad, at the end of it is a patch of weeds. We'll figure out everything about this world, one step at a time.
Really? I'm starting to think some people's hearts are more mysterious than the world itself. Like you, for example. You're a walking vault of secrets right now. Can't tell if my thoughts are written all over my face to the point where he can see everything. I look into his eyes and hope to receive an acceptable response.
Well, Pipsqueak, since you're interested in secrets, there is one thing.
He's not going to tell me anything worthwhile. Which is? The noisy crowd suddenly falls silent and dazzling lights fade into the night. The hologram's light continues to glow like water. Only the countdown remains. He grins at me, his voice as serene as a passing flock of birds.
It's starting.
The people around us look toward the sky, but his gaze remains fixed on me. I almost lost myself in his eyes. After a moment, I find my voice and flash him a smile. Oh, right. Close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. I pull out the necklace from my pocket and put it around his neck.
Who gives the same gift twice?
Okay, but who lost a precious gift from others? If it disappears again, there won't be a next time.
All right.
I don't regret putting the tracker in there.
I promise I won't lose it again.
That's good. I need you to fucking wear it all the time, please. Need to know where the fuck you're going. Suddenly, a distant ringing fills the sky. Oh, okay. It's gotta be the supernova. It's beautiful. It actually is really pretty. We can't but raise our heads, gaze at the flames erupting from thousands of light years away. Reaches the universe, a single star has fallen apart. Spanning time and space, a foreboding sign emerges and enters our vision. The electromagnetic radiation from the supernova will persist for some time. To protect Skyhaven, a floating city powered by energy, aerial shields have been activated above us. After we witness this brief brilliance, night descends into the cityscape once more. Tonight, Caleb will go out again. According to him, Skyhaven's lockdown will be over soon, along with the cleanup. I say goodnight to him in advance, then I enter my bedroom, draw the curtains, and force myself to close my eyes as I rest on the bed. No pills this time, you psychopath. In these dark hours of the night, I eventually hear the door being pushed open. The faint sound of footsteps draws closer. Realizing it's Caleb, I keep my breathing steady. As I pretend to be asleep, a gentle touch lands on my forehead. He's gone. Why did Caleb... My mind is in turmoil. I press my hand against my chest, trying to stop my heart from pounding too quickly, and slowly get up. I look out the window and see the night scenery. Then, taking a deep breath, I activate the tracking feature on my hunter's watch. Target is being tracked. Seems Caleb hasn't discovered the tracker embedded in the necklace. With all these complex leads, only Caleb can unravel these mysteries as he's burdened with countless secrets. I'm doing the thing. There we go. When I try to leave, I notice the door doesn't budge. Did Caleb intentionally lock me in the house? Yes, because we are... Man, I wish I had a voice changer right now. We are prisoners! We have been for days! Girl, you just don't have any pills in you this time. God damn it. MC, this is how I pitched it to my friend. I was like, look, MC is both the smartest MC, the sassiest MC I've ever had. She's also the dumbest I've had in a very long time. I raise my gun and aim at the lock. Without a second thought, I pull the trigger. Don't lock me in, bitch. I will destroy your door. Covert operation. Oh boy. We may not finish this tonight. This might be longer than I thought. I'm gonna be real. I thought we just had the one chapter. I didn't realize there was so much. This is a lot. Flares illuminate the night sky. They're bright enough to make it seem like daytime. Meanwhile, destroyed streetlights sway in the wind. 2 to 3 story steel structures cast looming shadows on the cracked pavement. A palette of dark, cold hues surround them. Amidst this desolation, the only source of vibrant color is the orange barricade tape. How can there be a place like this in Skyhaven? Thick wild grass covers the ground, a testament to the years of having been abandoned. Yet these pieces of metal shine as if they're new. Beyond the bars of steel, the faint outlines of various aircraft hint at this place's history. The signal from the necklace abruptly vanishes here. There must be a signal jammer in this area.
Test site 5 has been cleared. We will now advance to the east zone.
What was that?
Oh, fuck.
Shh! Quickly now. They won't find us here.
Who is this? Before I can react, I'm pulled into a makeshift shelter made from discarded equipment. Why did it kind of sound like Tara?
It's just the rain. I need to keep moving.
I turn around and pull up my gun, only to see a young girl's face illuminated by the light reflected off a puddle. Never mind, just a girl. Crystals adore. Oh my god, crystals adorn her skin. She wears a thin dress, but she's unperturbed in such cold rain. In the distance, officers wearing a Farspace Fleet uniforms move closer. They're armed and on high alert.
Isn't it weird how these monsters are getting more aggressive? The contamination levels here are extremely high. They're practically indistinguishable from wanderers now. Stay frosty.
They all say stay frosty? I hate it here. I hate this.
This batch of specimens is on the brink of transformation. Salvage value at 0%. Requesting confirmation to do the cleanup.
Is cleanup them killing people after they're done testing on them? Oh, I hate this. Oh my god, this is so dark. Oh my god. And when I say I hate this, I love this. This is such good writing. Holy shit. Specimens. Is she one of them? Crystalline growths on the girl's body are similar to Kevy's, but far more severe. She's almost completely transformed into one of the monsters from the N109 zone, aka a wanderer.
Hey, can you check if I'm still alive? Is my heart still beating?
Oh my god. Urging me, the girl grabs my hand and presses it to her chest. I look down. A fist-sized cavity covered in crystals is in her chest. Within it, a large crystal pulsates and eerily glows in the place where her heart should be. Is this what's happening to my heart inside? Because, like, how the fuck am I okay? What happened to you? Her skin, drained of all its color as she strands in the rain, betrays the weight of her memories as she cowers.
I was dying. Someone whisked me away from the board and took off the white cloth on my face. They made a promise. After one experiment, I could live again. Who wouldn't want that?
As she speaks, the crystals creep further up her neck, yet she appears oblivious to them.
It's a shame. If I passed the test, I could have been the professor's daughter.
Curling up into a ball, she hides her face and muffles her sobs. The rain covers her anguish. The professor. He's the one who took in Kevy under the pretense of adoption.
Professor, who gave us a second chance at life. He's our father.
Now I know for sure he was the one walking next to Caleb at that villa. He's definitely involved in this experiment, and he must have something to do with the Farspace Fleet. The lockdown and cleanup are just a cover. The feat's true targets are these...
Power. It's warm. And you smell really nice.
Lightning splits the night sky, casting light on this narrow space. She stops sobbing. The girl raises her head and I see her tear-streaked face. Click. The crystals fall. Those dark eyes are consumed. There are only empty eye sockets reminiscent of eye holes in a mask.
Can I eat you?
Oh. She seems to lose consciousness, but then her cold fingers grab my wrist.
Your strength. Give it to me.
Sensing her abnormal strength, I swiftly pull back. I use the momentum to throw the girl off balance and force her to fall to her knees. Raindrops trickle down her temple. Her skin is like a human's. I hesitate for a second before reaching for my gun. That single moment costs me, and a sharp pain shoots up from my knee. The crystalline spikes protruding from her shoulders pierce my left leg. My blood mixes with the rain.
I said you should let me eat you.
It's as if a silent signal has been given. Several figures emerge from the shadows and stagger toward me. Black crystals have almost engulfed every part of their bodies. They're barely recognizable as humans from their outlines. The crackling sound of burning flesh resounds in my ears again. The silhouettes blur with the ones I remember from the N109 zone. No, those things are already here. They're all here for the ether core? As they close in, I have no choice but to fight through the pain. I push the girl away. Holding my gun, I struggle to stand. Bullets cut through the rainfall and pierce the legs of two figures at the front of the group. However, they don't stop. Gritting my teeth, I aim for the shoulders of these people. Another shot rings out and the girl's twisted convulsion comes to an abrupt stop. But I didn't pull the trigger. The figure before me dissipates into energy particles, similar to how a wanderer disintegrates after death.
I found the missing specimens. Stop them.
Several lights shine harshly and I hear the synchronized sound of guns being drawn. A bullet whizzes past my ear, yet those people who have been shot multiple times continue to lunge at me. Amidst the howling winds, the space in front of me distorts. A vortex appears, sucking and tearing apart 2 or 3 looming figures. What is that? The rain stops and the smoke from guns and crystal particles appear to be suspended in time. Ah, fuck. Through the veil of raindrops, an indifferent face gradually comes into focus. Raindrops are deflected away. Caleb. Frozen in place, I don't know if I should call out his name.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I should be the one asking you though. Okay, maybe MC and I do share a brain cell. I should be the one asking you that. I bite my lip before speaking in a more serious tone. These monsters and wanderers are actually what you're cleaning up, right? He takes a step forward and seizes my wrist with a lot of strength.
Now do you see? In this world, there will always be people who want your power.
In a dance of light and shadow, his expression remains indiscernible, and before I can open my mouth, the cries of wanderers fill the air. I avert my gaze. The remaining figures struggle against the vortex, and the metaflux slowly dissipates. As the winds screech, the energy particles coalesce into a large wanderer. It roars before advancing towards Caleb. Caleb, be careful.
You're the one who needs to be careful.
With a stern expression, he grabs my shoulder and pulls me behind him.
Are you trying to prove you're strong enough to trespass into restricted zones by yourself at night?
I mean,
You should only do that sort of thing when you're not throwing yourself into danger.
oh good. We're weak again. Yay. Okay. All right, let's do this.
You're still injured. Leave this fight to me.
I'm fine. Spera? Interesting.
Use that repulsion. Keep moving. Smart. Now I can relax a little.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Focus fire. There's a change in tactics. Stay cool. Time to change our strategy. It's only got half its health left. Get behind the rock spikes. The waves can't touch us then. Smart. Now I can
I don't need you to tell me I'm smart. I know I'm smart.
wait for my signal. Fire. Now's our chance to strike.
I'll show you.
Oh, there we go.
Without the repulsion core, it won't stand a chance.
Oh god, okay.
Start firing now. Oopsies, wrong one. You want
What do you mean wrong one? I'm sorry?
step back. Keep yourself safe.
Ah! What do you mean wrong one?
Now we should stick together.
I didn't know there was a wrong one.
Let's see you dodge this. Smart. Now I can relax a little.
Caleb.
No worries. Keep attacking.
Quit taking hits.
A routine attack.
Oh fuck.
You should
Oh
think
fuck.
before
Dodge,
starting
dodge,
it.
dodge.
I know.
I didn't expect it to be like, no, you failed. Try again. Here's a stronger one. It's like,
See you
what?
dodge this. Now we should stick together. We have an emergency. Stay focused. It's okay. You still have me.
Ow. Oh god, I have like... Oh my god, please, girl, I need you to... Oh my god, my dodge button is so small now.
Target has
Fuck.
entered the containment zone.
Pursuing target.
I'm not good at it.
Positions locked.
I feel like I'm missing a mechanic of this one. It's not like the other one where the rocks like... what the fuck?
We'll win together next time.
Well, no, let me do it again. Why wouldn't you let me retry? Rude. I feel like I was missing a mechanic of the last one, because the last time they had a boss like that where it was like kind of crowning out of the ground, the rocks went toward it rather than it shooting stuff toward us, if that makes sense. Twisting on human faces and grotesque, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but can you tell me how to do it before I get into the ring, please? Like, don't give me instructions while I'm fighting. I can't read it while I'm doing it. Like, fuck. The amount of games that do that is actually insane. Like, I don't understand. Give me the little blurb before we start. Like, where's...
You're still
Oh,
injured.
fuck me.
Leave this fight to me.
Fine.
Just gonna use that repulsion. Keep moving.
I feel like this one was misleadingly easy.
Smart. Now I can relax a little. Take cover.
I'll show you.
Something's changed. Watch out. You can't break our connection. Get behind the rock spikes. The waves can't touch us then. It's only got smart. Now I can relax a little.
Can I have my move now, though? Yeah, there we go. I've waited enough.
Fire. Now's our chance to strike. Can't hold on for much longer. Once we take out the repulsion core, it won't stand a chance. Start firing now. Looks like we're perfectly in sync.
Okay. Oh, we are not perfectly in sync. Oh, fuck.
Time to play people with the rock
Like, I'm still
spikes.
kind of...
Get behind it.
Oh!
Smart.
Okay, they are moving toward it now. Okay.
You won't escape.
That is still happening.
That's not right.
Oh, I see. The other one was... Okay. I get it.
Routine attack.
We did the other boss last time. By accident.
Time to play peekaboo with the rock spikes. Hide behind it. Smart. Now I can relax a little.
I'm trying.
The containment zone.
Pursuing target.
Positions locked. Fire.
Good lord.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Wait for my signal. Fire. Now's our chance to strike.
There we go.
A routine attack. You and
Nice. I think that's the deal with the other one too, is I attacked the wrong core that was on the ground, so I didn't get 3 stars. This one I attacked the right one and it was fine, so I'll go back and do the other one later, maybe. Like, not on stream. Before bed. Okay. It's 9:46. I think I'm gonna call it because this has got a few more parts left to it, which we cannot do tonight anyway. So I'm gonna pause this here and I'm gonna go to just chatting because it's time for your girl to call it a night. It's time for bed. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that. Because I'm watching My Happy Marriage before bed. All right, let me stop sharing. Thank you. All right, and let's see. But yeah, so that story was kind of insane. Kind of insane. A little bit. I don't know where else they could go with it though. Like, I don't know how much more they're going to put into this chapter because that is a lot. Sleepy times? Yeah, it is sleepy times. It fucking is. And it is late. Abby is on apparently though. So we're going to go raid Abby. We're going to go raid Abby and see what she is drawn up. See what she's cooking. There she is. I will queue that up. Thank you. Doing the right command. You know the drill. If you want to join us offline, we got the Discord there. Otherwise, make sure to grab the first match followers, second one for sub each one. Go say hi to Abby's Hollow, aka my emote artist, who also did a ton of the channel art as well as the merch art. Who's currently doing, it looks like Sailor Jupiter, which my favorite Sailor Scout, I'm just saying. But yeah, make sure to tag along to say hi. Otherwise, I will be back fucking every day except for tomorrow. Pretty much every goddamn day. I'm here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. We are doing a lot this week. Though the next one will be Wednesday at 7 o'clock because we are jumping into Infinity Nikki and the Firework Festival, which looks amazing. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. This story is getting so good. Like I need to message Oofy and see if we should do another lore talk because this is some juicy stuff, man. Juicy. Thank you guys again for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll see you over in Abby's stream. Have a good night, guys. Bye.